You know what? You're not tithing 10% of your salary, dude. That's the problem. Kurt Warner had to be wondering, what did I do? Why did you forsake me? Anyway.
All right. Back to Skip. Okay. I'm not going to play all his preseason predictions, but I am going to give you a Super Bowl pick, just because the reason for his pick is hysterical, and it's at the very end of this comment. Listen.
Is it the Bills?
I've got a basic repeat of last year. I've got an NFC East team upsetting the Patriots in the Super Bowl again, only this time it is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Strong
Donovan
pick.
McNabb finally wins his ring.
Strong pick.
Yep.
Without T.O. Again, it's just for T.O. that you're doing this.
Nope, I'm doing it for McNabb.
He's doing it for McNabb.
That's right, because, I'm one of these guys Rush Limbaugh was talking about. I'm going to get this black man his ring. I'm going to champion his cause. No, I'm just kidding about that. But yeah, doing it for McNabb. What is that?
I know.
What the hell is, dude, does he really honestly think he can affect a game?
A lot of people have picked us to win the NFC, and rightfully so.
And there it is.
And there it is. It's Skip. McNabb's got Skip on his side. I can hear Eagle fans jumping off the Ben Franklin Bridge right now.
You're an idiot.
Eagle fans are running for the hills. Oh, shit.
I know. Skip picked us.
Oh, hell.
Oh, Skip Bayless. So Stephen A. responds to Skip picking the Eagles to win the Super Bowl.
I think they've been giving Skip a little bit too much Campbell's soup. Let's be real about something here. Number one, okay,
I don't eat.
Donovan McNabb has not been healthy the last 4 years. I spoke to him about a week ago. He hasn't been healthy the last 4 years.
Everybody.
Yes, I do, Skip.
They
This was what reporters do.
That's
but the point that I'm trying to make, that's the point. There you go. My point to you is this. 4 years this guy has had health issues. Number two, and more importantly, what you're ignoring about the Philadelphia Eagles is that their offense is basically predictable because you got Donovan McNabb and Brian Westbrook. Lo and behold, these are the two guys that you're relying on yet again. They're still great players. I'm not knocking them for that. But Andy Reid and Joe Bannon, those guys, God bless them because they're great people and I love them. But the fact is they haven't gotten it done in terms of putting around a formidable offense around Donovan McNabb. Combine that with the fact that I don't think he'll stay healthy for the whole season. Scratch the Eagles out of the equation. I love the Saints, but I'm picking T.O. and the Dallas Cowboys to go.
Hold it.
I'll let you speak. Can I speak? T.O. Terrell Owens is going back to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately for him, he is going to lose in the Super Bowl to the New England Patriots.
Are you sold on Wade Phillips as much as you're not sold on North Turner?
No, I'm not.
Come on.
No,
well, then give me a break. Are you sold on 35-year-old team obliterator who always comes up small?
He's a bad man. He's a bad man. Listen, let me tell you something right now. You know we both have been critical of T.O. in the past. The man is in tip-top shape all the time. He performs, and the fact of the matter is he's a big-time player. You keep trying to hurt him. T.O.'s a bad man.
He was so bad in the second half against the Giants, he caught
second half.
zero balls.
Could it have had something to do with Romo? Could it have had something to do with the lack of protection that Romo was getting?
Tony Romeo.
Could it be Jessica Simpson and her impact? She was probably sitting there with her shorts on, distracted.
All right.
I swear to God, they overblow this Jessica Simpson crap so much, man.
Oh, I think he was kidding there.
Impact. Tony Romeo, a team obliterator. What's his nickname for Marion Barber? Does he have one yet? Marion Barber of Seville.
I don't know. Oh, my gosh. How about that?
He is something, man. He really is something. It's like he totally closes his eyes when somebody mentions T.O. and goes, no. I'm not listening.
Right.
I don't want to hear it. He's going to ruin that team. I heard that just after this Sunday's game where he dropped that one pass and only had 2 catches, that he called a team meeting and apologized to everybody for his poor performance and then specifically called out Sean Springs for this week's game.
Who, T.O. did?
T.O. did. He said, I want Springs at the end of the thing.
Oh, okay.
I guess he does. He pretty much owns Springs. I want him to see Carlos Rogers. That's what I want him to see. Well, you're my enemy this week.
Yeah, I know. It's Washington week. I was watching Monday, and they were actually really giving T.O. props, even though he only had the 2 catches and the 1 drop. Mm-hmm. And they were giving him such props because when Felix Jones busted that long run, T.O. was the one was
making a block,
running down the field, making sure nobody got near him. And then on the interception that Romo threw, 60 yards later, T.O.'s the one that chased him down and tackled him, and they never did get in the end zone.
But John Madden loves receivers blocking downfield.
Oh, yeah. T.O. did some great blocking in that game, too.
It's as good as Cialis, let me tell you. I see a receiver blocking downfield, Alan. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be pressing against your leg.
Well, Green Bay decided, at times they were triple covering T.O. They just decided, okay, you know what? This guy is not going to beat us.
Right.
We're not letting T.O. beat us, and they didn't. But
and some schmuck that nobody's ever heard of then crushes him with 2 bombs.
Oh, yeah, Miles. But what it was the running game. They ran for over 200 yards. They ran all over him.
Oh, I know. They destroyed him in the running game. I tell you what, though, I did come away from that game with a bit of respect for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think that he's going to be all right, to be honest with you. He made some plays in that game.
Oh, yeah,
man.
he's looked good all year.
Yeah, he has looked good all year, but they had pressure on him. And some of the plays that he did, some of the athleticism he did that one play I was telling you about where they blitzed him up the middle. He got snagged up and kind of spun around, and he used the momentum of the spin to do one of those Brett Favre jump throws and threw a strike. Yep. just a dead-on strike. It was nice.
You know who's not looking so good right now is Matt Castle.
Yeah.
And,
a blitz, what's that? Ah!
Stephen A. said, that Dallas was going to lose to New England, and I just wonder, what he thinks about that now. But it's funny. Listen to Matt Castle here.
Tom's Tom. He's the MVP of the NFL last year. He's probably going to go down as one of the top 5 greatest quarterbacks to ever play this game. And I'm not trying to be Tom Brady. I'm just trying to be Matt Castle. And I don't know where that's going to take us right now, but I know that I'm going to be able to go out there and give 110% effort and try to emulate Tom on the field and off the field and go from there.
So far, you're not doing it there, Matt.
Yeah. How exactly do you give 110%?
I don't know.
How is that? How do you do that? I hate that phrase. Well, yeah, dude, all you have to do is blitz this guy, and he goes, "Oh my God, what's that?" He doesn't know what to do with it, man.
Well, we heard. Oh my gosh, that's all I heard from Patriots fans was, Bill Belichick's a genius. He'll figure it out, and he'll
be fine.
Matt Castle will come in here, and we're still going to contend for the Super Bowl, and blah blah blah. It's like it was almost like Tom Brady was no big deal.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, believe me. Never mind the fact that Matt Castle wouldn't know what to do with a blitz if, Bill Belichick went out there and held his hand. The defense getting destroyed by a college boy offense like that this past Sunday.
Well, I blame part of that on Castle, though. I know. How could that be? He doesn't play defense, but he keeps his defense off the field. You can only have so many 3-and-outs. Your defense gets no rest. They're on the field constantly. They got wore down.
I got you. How many times do you need to see a direct snap to the only guy in the back? A single wing, dude. Before you go, hey, man, what the hell's that? Let's go get him.
What was it they called that offense?
It was the Arkansas single wing, I think.
No, but they had a name for it. Oh, what was it?
I don't remember. I bet you Patriots fans could tell us. They've been talking about it in their sleep all week. Oh, God, there it is again.
Well, whatever the offense was called, they said that they were prepared for that.
Oh, yeah, right. They sure looked like it, didn't they?
I know.
Dude, I heard that the number 1 selling Halloween costume up in New England right now is the Ronnie Brown.
Oh, is that right?
Scares the crap out of all of them. They all just run over. Oh, my God, they run and open up a huge hole for him to get through.
Here it is. It's called the Wildcat formation.
Really?
Yes. And here, the Providence Journal reports that Bill Belichick left a lot of people scratching their head yesterday when he said at his news conference that the Patriots had prepared for a team to put a running back at quarterback like Miami did with Ronnie Brown, who scored 3 rushing touchdowns out of that formation and threw for another. We worked against it all last week, Belichick said. That's the formation the Jets used last week with Leon Washington, and he's thrown out of it and run out of it. We worked on it a week ago.
He is so full of crap. He is so full of crap. He'd stand up in front of them, Tom, and say, we prepared for the quarterback to leap from an airplane, parachute down, and throw touchdown passes from the air.
But how bad do they look if they prepared for it all week?
Oh, I know.
Why would he even say that?
It's just ridiculous. There's no way they prepared for that. We prepared for the possibility that the referee would allow them 15 men on the field.
Oh, here he is. They executed that offense better than we defended it.
No kidding.
Duh.
No kidding. Hey, guess what? Over there in the East, every morning, the sun comes up.
That's right.
Duh. They executed it very well. 38 points. How many games did it take them to score 38 points last year?
I'm not trying to be Tom Brady. I'm just trying to be Matt Castle.
We know. We saw the game.
We see what you are, Castle.
All right.
Oh, man.
Let's move on.
All right.